You were never supposed to know this. For centuries, behind closed palace doors, while the public struggled, while people rationed bread, while children went to sleep hungry, the British royal family was eating something completely different. And today, we're exposing it. Because some of these secret royal foods were not just luxurious, they were hidden for a reason. One of them could feed a poor family for a month. Another was so rare, only kings were allowed to taste it. And one was quietly removed from history after public outrage. Stay with me, because number 14 changes everything. This is not just food. This is power. This is control. This is history you were never meant to see. Let's go back, not to modern London, but to a time when the gap between rich and poor was brutal, where the streets were filled with smoke, hunger, survival, and inside the palace there was silence, warmth, and abundance. Number 16. A dish so simple, yet so unfair. It perfectly shows the divide. Royal white bread. At a time when most of Britain was eating dark, rough, grainy bread, often filled with husks, sometimes even sawdust, the royal kitchens were baking pure.
And now, we go deeper. Because up until now, you've seen luxury. You've seen control. But what comes next was deliberately hidden. Number 11. This one sounds elegant, but the truth behind it is disturbing. Royal turtle soup. In the 18th and 19th centuries, turtle soup became one of the most prestigious dishes in Britain. But not just any turtle. Sea turtles, shipped from across the world, alive. Kept in holding tanks, sometimes for weeks, just so they could be freshly killed before cooking. All for a single meal. The process was long, expensive, brutal, and completely invisible to the public. Because while the royals and elites enjoyed this delicacy, most people had no idea where it came from or what it cost. This was not soup. This was empire on a plate. Number 10. Now this one feels almost unreal. Jellied eels. But not the version you might think. Because while eels were common street food in London,
Now we reach the part where food stops being just food and becomes identity, power, and control over perception itself. Number 5. This one seems harmless, almost comforting. But look closer. Royal dairy, milk, butter, cream. Simple things. But in earlier centuries, fresh dairy was incredibly hard to maintain. It spoiled quickly. It required land, animals, care, which meant only the wealthy had consistent access to it. The royal family didn't just have dairy. They had the best of it. Fresh milk daily, rich butter, thick cream. While the poor, if they had dairy at all, it was rare, diluted, sometimes already turning.